Alright, so you guys may wonder what happens when we break down on the side of the road and need to get to a shop. Well, we don't. The shop comes to us. So we blew a tire a couple miles down the road and had to call our people to bring another couple tires out. So let's see what's going on here.
Did they tell you low pro on this road top? That's what they told me. That's what you did. No, it's not. Or it's not low pro. Yeah, one of us. Because we brought out low pros. Wrong size.
Say you brought low pros and they're not low pros?
Yeah.
They're standard, huh? Yeah. I mean,
we brought low pro 295 75 or 295 70.
right.
But you got 11 hours.
Yeah, I told them that's what I.
They didn't tell us that.
Oh, jeez.
So usually, unless they specifically say 11 hour, we just
Assume, yeah. Well, at least you ain't too far away.
Yeah. Just right up the street.
Yeah, okay. All right. Can I go ahead and start my truck while you're gone?
Well, he's going to go get the new tires, and I'm going to keep working on it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Alright guys, so they got me done. They came back and got it taken care of. So we are rolling again. We're about 85 miles out of Atlanta and about 4.5, 5 hours away from where we're going to stop for tonight. And it's 4, so I'm looking at getting probably in there right around 10 o'clock tonight. So a little bit later than what I wanted to by about 2.5 hours, but hey, at least we're still going, right? Anyway, we will bring you back on the next segment. Hey guys, how you guys doing? So we got the tire fixed. I'm recording this a couple of days later because a lot has happened in the last couple of days right after I got the tire fixed. So as I'm leaving the parking lot, I noticed a black pickup truck also was pulling out of that gravel parking lot, which of course didn't make any didn't draw any red flags to me. I mean, it was just a truck leaving out behind me. And I was heading down the road probably about 15-20 miles down the road, and I noticed the truck behind me that was flashing his bright lights on and off at me. And it was that same black pickup truck. So now I'm like, okay, I'm not stopping. You know, why would someone be flashing me down? He drove a couple of miles and then started flashing his lights again. Of course, I mean, I slowed down a little bit, you know, and was watching him. And then after, like I said, a couple miles or so, he flashed his lights again, and I kept thinking, well, maybe I just got the tire repaired. Maybe there was something wrong that he saw. Maybe it was wobbling. I didn't see anything wrong, but then again, he may see something that I didn't. So, you know, I do carry a firearm, it's a gun. It's a Byrna. It's a less lethal pepper ball gun that also shoots not only pepper ball, but it's tear gas, the same kind of tear gas that police use. So it's pretty. It'll mess you up, and you'll wish probably you'd rather got shot by a regular gun than you would with this. But you're not going to die if I hit you with this. But it looks,
be in the right lane, then keep right to US 25E North.
Which, you know, is the main thing, is a deterrent. It's like putting an ADT sign out on the front yard, even if you don't have ADT security. That little sign may be a deterrent. So anyway, I had that in my hand on the steering wheel, and I did pull over on the shoulder to see what might possibly be wrong. And he come up, looked like a good old boy, you know, big beefy truck, and he got up on my side rail or up on my step and saw the gun and stepped down and, you know, said, "Hey, I'm not here to bother you." He said, "My name is Bob." I don't remember, but he was with the towing company, and he got a repossession order on my truck. Of course, at that point, my heart hit the floor. I was thinking, oh my God, what's going on with this company that I just started with? That I've got a couple of issues, but they're, you know, every company you got a couple of issues. But I liked everything else about what was going on.
Keep right to US 25E North.
But even that, I'm like, great. He's going to repo the truck. I'm going to be sitting on the frickin' side of the highway with my mattress and all my stuff with no way to get home or whatever. So I immediately got on the phone and called the owner, and he said, "Hey, please text." I texted him, "Why is my truck being repossessed?" And then, of course, it wasn't but a couple seconds later, my phone rang. And I told him what was going on, and he had no idea. He's like, "No way." He said, he said, "I don't believe this." And he said, he believed it, but, you know, you could figure speech. He didn't believe it. He said that he hasn't had anything from the company, blah, blah, blah. You know, didn't know what was going on. And after talking with the tow truck driver and telling him, "Look, dude, you know, we'll give you the truck back. If this is legit, you know, we'll give you the truck back, but let us get it back to our terminal." You know, I said, "We've got 3 places I can take it to: Chicago, Indianapolis, or even down to Miami." I said, "Let me get it there so I can clear my stuff out and I can get my stuff into another truck, and, you know, we don't have to worry about the load and, you know, all this other stuff, you know." So they started talking with the owner and trying to figure things out, and it was a very stressful hour, let me tell you. So what had ended up happening is my company leased 5 of these trucks with another company.
Which result would you like?
Pride Transportation. Pride, like pride, I'm proud of you, you know, pride. Not prime, like Prime, but pride. Duh. Anyway, after all this was over and I was talking with the owner, he had said that they didn't take the last payment for the truck, and he was trying to get a hold of them over the last week or 2 and had no success, and was trying to figure out what was going on. Evidently that day Pride filed for bankruptcy. I guess they were going through some problems, and during their problems they were trying to raise capital so that they could bail themselves out. One of the ways they do that was leasing equipment or selling off equipment or leasing equipment. So we bought 5. We were among, I don't know how many other companies that bought, how many trucks they got rid of or sold or leased or whatever the case is. But anyway, They filed for bankruptcy, which triggered a complete I guess basically null and voided all the leases. And literally, I mean, it took only hours that they found out where I was at, because this truck is GPSed. You know, just like any new car you buy, the finance company, we bought our cars. Our cars are both fitted with low jack, you know, so for our benefit, but also if we skip town, they'll be able to find it, you know. But anyway, that's what happened. So they found me within about 6 or 7 hours, not even that, probably 5 hours of getting notice of everything. And yeah, so this truck is no longer ours. So this is my last voyage in this truck. So found out that, you know, we had bought new trucks, and depending on what my boss found out about this truck, he was going to be moving me anyway into another truck. So we are headed this load to Goshen, Indiana, and then we're going to deadhead, you know, drive without any load, go empty about 100 miles towards Chicago to one of our drop yards, where we have 3 brand new, has 0 miles on it, 2026, I believe. They're either 25s or 26s. I'm thinking they're 2026 because they're brand new with 0 miles. Kenworth T680 Kenworth. I don't know how I feel about it, because this truck has got a lot of upgraded features to it, and I really like the upgraded features. I don't know what my company has bought, if they bought just the stock plain truck, or if they spec'd it out a little bit nicer with like the mid-grade package. I'm assuming it's the basic stock, no frills package. Hey guys, good morning. It is Ricochet with Thunderstruck Transport. It is Friday, and we are here doing that delivery of the final load in this truck. We backed in. It is about 6:30 in the morning right now. As you can see in the back, all the LEDs are gone. We got everything packed up and ready to go for the big move today. Well, this is on the same video, so you know what's going on. Oh, I didn't sleep much at all. I haven't hardly slept in the last 3 days. I've had so much shit running through my head. But we're in an inside dock today, as you can see. So we are parked completely inside. So of course we have to have our stuff off, have the motor off. But anyway, gosh, does it? Looks like I got red hair. Boy, or at least it looks like I got red hair on the screen. See, I can see what I'm recording on the phone. I can see what I'm recording. Looks like I got red hair. I look funny with red hair. Anyway, guys, I'm just waiting on the address right now where the new truck is and where I'm going to be heading. Probably about 80 to 100 miles away, roughly, over in Chicago. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning, what's Steve here?
Hey, Steve. Hey,
How are you?
no, pretty good, I guess. I haven't slept hardly the last couple of days. All right, so that was the boss with the new address. We're going to go grab that truck, and we're going to finish out this one here, and I'll bring us back for the new truck, and when we get everything situated. So it may be a week before I get another video out because I got a lot of switching and changing up to do. But everything seems to be okay. It's just a pain in the ass having to deal with it. But, you know, welcome to trucking, y'all. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you guys soon on the next one with the new truck. Bye.